and then we can shape everything.
Alright. I hope we can follow her, because that was a little bit too fast for me, to be honest. Hello everyone, today we are diving into TikTok art tips and we will see if they are really as good as they seem or just, you know, useless or trash. And yeah, so I would say let's get into the first clip.
Here's how to make clean artwork in Procreate. Anything above 3000 pixels with 300 DPI, stands for dots per inch, is typically really good. It guarantees that your lines and your artwork will be crisp. Here's a bad example. Because I have a lower DPI, resolution is super bad and blurry.
So I think this is pretty useful for many people. Like for me it's pretty obvious, because if you have a higher resolution, obviously your picture will look better. But if you didn't notice, it's actually helpful, so it's a pretty good tip, I guess.
This hand, for example, if we can look and identify the negative spaces, you can build a lot of your fingers inside with just a negative space. So I'm gonna draw the outside of the finger so I can get to that negative space spot. So here's when I'm gonna try.
Let's see how it works out for me. And if you want to draw with me, feel free to take your iPad or your drawing tablet and let's get it. So I took this reference photo, and first of all I want to trace the negative space. So you have this kind of shape right here, I guess. So first of all I think I will start with the anatomy, trying to figure out how it's built up, you know. So it looks very goofy at the first place, but I try my best with the negative space, so I hope we can fix this really fast. So now what I'm doing is to try to draw the negative space, like the red lines on the left side, you know, and let's see how it will works out or if it even works out for me. So I think I tried my best on this one, like as you can see on the time lapse. I really struggled with the shoe. Like it wasn't even the thing with the negative space, it was more the problem with the shoe. And I think it's pretty believable. Like obviously when I would put more time into this, it would look a lot better. But for this video I'm gonna keep it short as I can. Yeah, I would definitely say that that tip is very useful and I highly recommend it to you, because without negative space I don't know if I would even be able to draw something like this. And yeah, so I would say let's get into the next one.
This is how I've been drawing
Alright,
hands.
let's see.
Stop, because I'm going to show you the secret to draw hands in any position you want. The basic lines you're going to need start with this shape that's almost a rectangle, and then you add 4 little circles for the first knuckles and then lines like this for the length of the fingers. Add the middle knuckles.
So first of all I think hands are very useful for every one of us, because I would say every beginner has problems with hands. And yeah, so let's see if we can draw hands after this video.
And notice at the top that the middle finger is the highest point. And for the thumb, you can draw a circle on the side closer to the base of our initial rectangle and then shape all of our base lines into the hand. These guidelines will help you draw hands in absolutely any position. So let me show you. Then you draw the hand on top of your guidelines. Here's another example if the fingers are folded. So again, you...
So I would say let's get into the drawing and let's see if it works out too or not. So let's see. So first of all I will start with the triangle shape and now these circles. Alright, so I think some of them are not perfectly in the middle, you know, but I think it should be alright. Alright, so now we draw the fingers, I guess. So the middle finger should be the longest. Alright, so we have here, I think the shape that we want, I don't know. Alright, so I think here is the part where the struggle low-key starts. Like I see where it's going, you know, I see where it's going and I don't like it at all. Alright, so we have here the basic shape. To be honest, I don't like it at all so far, but let's see what we can do out of this. Like, I don't know, let's see. Alright, that was actually it for the first hand. Like, I'm brutally honest, that doesn't look good to me. Like, I'm be honest, like, I will try to liquefy it and I will try the second hand too, so we have a better example. I think it's decent now, like, we getting there, you know. I don't know, so the first hand, I mean, you can see obviously it's a hand and it's a pretty basic hand, so I would say we definitely want to draw the second hand too, so we can see if this tip is very useful or not. But I can actually believe that this tip will help many people, but we will figure it out. So now we have this first shape that we had right here, and let's see how this hand will works out. Because the first hand, to be honest, I didn't like that too much.
Lines, and then we can shape everything into fingers.
Alright. Alright, I hope we can follow her, because that was a little bit too fast for me, to be honest. Alright, so now I'm trying to do the knuckles, I think it's called, I don't know. But yeah, let's see. Let's just see, and I will tell you how it worked out. So here you can see the results of the hand, and I would say it's an amazing tip. Like for real, like the first hand I was very skeptical if it really works out or not, but the second hand, I don't know if I could draw this hand without this technique. So definitely try it out and see if it works out for you also or not. So that was it for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe so I know if I should do more of these videos or not. Like, I keep this video a little bit shorter because I want to, you know, experiment what you guys want to see, what not. Hope you guys see you soon, and check out my last video where I talk about my drawing progress.